And we are back with some Animal Crossing New Horizons. It has been a hot second since we last played this. But, yeah. We're gonna kind of just be having a chill time. Just kind of vibing. Don't really have any plans of anything like I want to get done. Maybe try to catch some of the new fish and stuff like that. But like all around, like I don't know. I don't really have goals. It's just gonna be like we vibing. He do be vibing though. He do be vibing though. It would be good to talk with everyone. I'm used to Persona controls, so I hit shift trying to run, but that is not run. Let me pull up my Animal Crossing app so I can mark off what I've done. Rosie, Marina, Fossil. Let me turn up. Yeah, let's just get Animal Crossing up a little. Perfect. Oh. Nice. Yeah, I legitimately don't have any goals right now. I think it's just kind of... It's gonna be fun to just chill. Like, I think fish-wise, we're only missing 3? Yeah, we're missing 3 fish right now. At least 4 that, or 3 that we can catch. The mahi-mahi, the arapemia, and the dorada. I did not pronounce a single, or I guess it was, I think I pronounced the mahi-mahi correctly. Everything else, absolutely not. No way in hell I pronounced that right. Yeah, you do need to switch. Unfortunately, because it is a Nintendo property, like, this is developed by Nintendo. So, it's not the easiest thing to, like, yeah. It's not like they'll... I don't... Okay, they might have in the olden times, but I don't think recently they have ever had a Nintendo like licensed game not on a Nintendo console, or like had a Nintendo property on non-Nintendo consoles. Oh, we got Mint. Howdy, Mint. Boom. Dude, Mint's gonna be taking a nap. I think I want to just kind of start decorating the island more. Get some more benches. Yeah. Oh yeah, Father's Day is coming up. We're gonna be spending some time with my dad. And I think he's actually going down to my grandpa's place. Spend some time with his dad. I mean, it is like... It's gonna be great, like... I think I'm probably gonna give my grandpa a call. Give him a happy Father's Day. Because, like... He's my only grandparent I got left. My mother's side grandparents all passed away, so... And my grandma on my dad's side, she's gone as well. So really, like, he's my only grandparent left. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things like... Like, different countries have, like, different holidays they like to... They celebrate. So something like Father's Day. I know, like, Mother's Day, like, different countries have it. Like, on different days. Like, I think one that I found really interesting is a podcast I listened to. One of the guys is American, but he's currently living in the UK. And like, Mother's Day is on a different day in the UK than it is on in America. So one of the questions was, like, what day do you celebrate Mother's Day in that situation? And I think the consensus is, and, like, maybe you agree, maybe you don't, you always celebrate Mother's Day based on the day the mother, like, the date where the mother is. Like, so, for example... Wait, is that a basketball hoop? Dude, Pog! Oh, that's gonna be great. We'll be able to set that up. Like, if it's Mother's Day in the States, and your mom lives in the States, like, that's the day you call. Doesn't matter where the kid is. Just, like... Like, just where they're, like, where the mother is located. I mean, I haven't run into that issue yet because both of us still live West Coast. Yeah, it will be good to just kind of clean up all the weeds. I really like how the flower garden, how the rose garden's kind of developed. Oh, we still need to find the recipe from one of the people still... Oh! We got ourselves a bonus fossil. God, we're so close to finishing the museum. We're like yeah. We are 2 fossils away from finishing the museum. It's just like, you know, actually getting the right ones. Which is, you know, easier said than done. We have a lot of people we still need to talk to. I don't think we have room here for a basketball. Oh, I mean, we can check. Pyro. Oh. 150 hours. Yeah. I mean, I've been playing it almost every day since launch. There have been a few days I've been taken off. Especially as of late, because currently I have been, for the past just about a week, I've been... Ooh, an iron hanging stand, nice. I've been playing nothing but Persona 5 Royal. I played the original Persona last winter. Not like this last winter break, but like the winter break before that. Iron hangstand. Okay. And like I fell in love with the game. I've played 3 and 4 now. So like when I saw that Royal was coming out, I was like, well fuck yeah, I gotta play Royal. So I was waiting for myself to get like free time, and with my classes over for spring term, I was like, this is the perfect time. And I've already busted 60 hours into Persona 5. Such a good game. Like, right now I would definitely say Persona is like one of my favorite series. I don't play a lot of game series. But like Persona... Oh, that's great. Like, all the Personas that I've played so far have all been just like really quality. Like, yeah, they've had their hiccups, but like all around, they are good times. Let's see. So Moldy, what game are you playing through right now? Do you got one that you're going through, or kind of just focusing on classes? Like, personally, I can't put a lot of time into games during the school year. Like, I do small stuff like Animal Crossing, but like I usually save my summer for the big games. God, I'm so used to holding my PS4 controller that like Nintendo has confirmed as A. So on the Pro controller, this is confirmed, where like every other company, this is confirmed. So it's just like, ow. Really? I got bit by a mosquito. Damn it. I can remap, but like, honestly, the amount of work it will take me to remap it is, I'm like, it's like, is it worth it? And I don't think it is. God damn. But hey, I mean, if you're getting enjoyment out of it, like, more power to you. Personally, like, I'm not big on battle royales. I'm not like... Oh, fuck yeah, you're playing through Celeste. Celeste, it's one of my favorite games. As you could probably tell by the fact that I got... Boom! I got the Celeste vinyl. Also, like, one of my favorite posters I have right now is a Celeste-themed poster. It's such a beautiful poster. Yeah. That was actually a birthday present from my brother. He decided to get me the Celeste vinyl. Oh, nice, nice. I'm doing the, like, final DLC chapter stuff, though I don't think I'm ever gonna beat it because it is hard and I am bad at video games. You see, my whole shtick is I pretend to be funny, and I hope that I am good at faking being funny enough that people forget that I'm bad at video games. I don't know if it's been working, unfortunately. The other strategy is just playing things like Animal Crossing, where, like, you don't technically have to be good. It's just, like, chilling. I don't know, like, I streamed, Fury at one point, like, years ago. And by years, I mean, like, 2 years ago. Like, when I first got started streaming. And that was... that was one where it was like... I'm glad nobody watched me back then, because... that was rough. But, like, I think I'm good at things like turn-based strategy, like Persona! No, I have a lot of fun with Persona, and I feel like I'm genuinely good at the game. So that's one of the reasons I keep on coming back to it. Like, when you find a game, you're like, yeah, I can fake being good at this. Yeah. I don't feel like I have, like, a good reaction time, and, like, I don't have the quick reflexes to, like, do CSGO or shit. Like, I can't do CSGO. CSGO... Like, there's too much flicking, there's too much going around. Like, my speed is Splatoon 2. Like, Splatoon 2 is my favorite shooter. Because it's just so... It's so upbeat. You don't feel like people are coming after your lives. It's just a good time, and I feel like I'm, if not good, decent. Just above bad, I think, is like where I would rank myself. Like, yeah, just above bad is where I would put myself. You know, as you do. Don't you hate it when you try to pick up a rock, but you accidentally, like, pick up hedge? Rest in peace. That's perfect. Also, I changed into my summer attire, so I have my summer clothes on now. I think I look adorable. I have to say, like, this game is so goddamn cute. It's such a feel-good game, though. Like, I don't know, it just puts a smile on my face. Though that's not hard to do. Like, there's just so many things I love in, like, games that, like, it's not hard to just put a smile on my face. Yeah, like, I mean, that's the fun part about, like, entertainment, is everyone has their own different preferences. And, like, I enjoy a good action game every now and again. But for me, I just love these homey games that, like, they feel like a warm cup of cocoa. They're like you're not on some quest to, like, kill God or anything. You're just like, you know what? Today I'm gonna hit a rock with a shovel. That's my game plan. That is my goal in life right now, is to walk up to this rock and hit it with a shovel. Like... God, I can't wait for 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, we can request a song from KK. Hopefully, they're all gonna be here by then. Because that's gonna be really good. We still need a... Oh, we did talk to Clay. So Flo and Callie are the two we have to talk to. And then we're good. Let's see. Where are Flo and Callie? Flo! A jukebox! Oh, hell yeah! He's a jukebox hero with stars in his eyes. He's a jukebox hero. Dude, I low-key want a jukebox. Like, you can just get some fucking vibes with a jukebox. Actually, like, we're in my hometown. There was a what's it called? Like an ice cream and burger joint, like a really homey place that like people would chill at, like the ice cream parlor. And they just had a jukebox there. It felt like it was right out of like, I don't know, 60s, 70s? Yeah. And it was just like, I always like would go in there and like pick some songs for the jukebox. Oh, there's Callie. Hey, Callie. Fair enough, fair enough. I've seen quite a few jukeboxes, but that's just because like my hometown is pretty small. So like they go with like all that old stuff. Oh God, I love them. I love the aquarium. Like, look at this. Isn't this just awe-inspiring? I love fish. I find fish to be such fascinating creatures. And like, I love aquariums. Like with quarantine, I've definitely been getting some itches of like, I want to go to an aquarium. But like, no aquariums are open. They actually might be opening up again. Dude, turtles. I love turtles. We can actually catch some turtles in this game. And I like some soft shell turtles. And I can't wait to get some soft shell sea turtles. Like one of the aquariums that I love to go to is up in Washington. So, because you're in Europe, I don't expect you to know American geography. But on the West Coast, we got the 3 states. We got California, the overrated one. We got Washington. They're decent. And then you got Oregon, best state. Oregon. So I'm Oregon based. And there is a museum or a zoo / aquarium up in Washington called Point Defiance Zoo. And they have this Pacific Ocean section that's just such a beautiful aquarium. And like, I love to make a day trip every now and again to go up there and check out the fish. It's just such a beautiful area. Okay, I need to find... Okay. I need to decide where I want to put my jukebox. Should we have the jukebox outside? Or in... Ooh! I actually know the perfect place for the jukebox. Let's go. Oh, hey Snooty. Right here. So we're gonna... Boop. Yeah! Oh, that is perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna put KK Cafe here. Let's bring up the volume. Newport also has a really great aquarium that I love, but it's been a long while since I've been there. I want to go to that one again. I also remember somebody talking about, like, there was a aquarium in Washington that was apparently really cool. I forget where. I need to check out that one as well at some point. Like, I might be going into, like, renewable energy engineering stuff right now. Like, that might be my field of studies. But I could definitely see in another life, like, trying to go into something like marine biology. Or botany. I find botany really interesting. Like, when you kind of think about how much breeding and, like, how much engineering and, like, science has gone into, like, all the plants that we have, it's, like, actually insane. I feel like at some point in time, like, learning about something like botany would be really interesting. But, like, I'm already so far into the engineering field, like, I can't just switch. Also, I love engineering stuff, so it's not like I want to switch. This should be the money rock. If my calculations are correct. We do have a wall right here, so that should be good. Yep, we got the money rock. I am studying renewable energy engineering. So it's kind of a mix between electrical engineering and mechanical engineering. And, like, it's a lot of, like, the different minor branches of renewable energy, as well as a lot of, like, things like grid integration, how do we increase efficiency, things like that. And, like, I find it to be a really fascinating field of research, just because there are, like, renewable energy. It's hopefully the way of the future, but also, like, it's a mix of so many different fields of engineering that, like, it just has a really interesting feel to it. I think we already have those. Yeah. Yeah, I think it will be, like, because the big thing about, like, renewable energy engineering, it's not necessarily only about, like, production. A lot of people think production. And, like, yeah, I thought about production for a long time. But also, it's about, there's, like, two sides. There's, like, increasing production, but there's also, like, decreasing consumption. Basically, if we can make the machines we're using consume less fuel, become more efficient in general, that can, like, also really help us. And it's just really interesting because there are so many, like, different branches you can go on. I'm interested in more, like, the thermodynamic side of things, as well as things like geothermal energy, hydroelectric energy, kind of things along those lines. Where, like, a lot of my peers are interested in, like, photovoltaics and wind and, like, grid stuff, and, like, that's perfectly great. or batteries, which, good lord, batteries. Which I love the fact that people have such like wide interests. Because if everyone wanted to do the same thing, nothing would get done. So having like a bunch of peers who all have different interests in the same kind of field means like oh yeah, like trust me, going into like mathematics, like no shame in that. Like I definitely considered like, did I want to go for a math degree? Hell, I even considered like going for a math minor. And I think what I kind of came down to was like, mathematics is amazing. There's so many great uses for it. But like, there's... Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm also good at math. Like, I love math, and I feel like I am genuinely good at it. There's just like, it's like, where do you want to apply it? Like me, I love the use cases for math. Things like the uses of mathematics in like physics and thermodynamics and more or less chemistry, less so chemistry, in circuits. Like applying the mathematics to like actual use cases. I find that to be really fascinating. Where like a lot more of the theory stuff in the proofs, I hate. I cannot do proofs. Proofs are just not my cup of tea. You can give me numbers, I can do the math for it, I can crunch them. I cannot prove anything. But like, yeah, everyone's brain works differently. Yeah. Though, like, my summer term is gonna be interesting because it's a lot... it's mostly electives right now. So my summer term is gonna be a class called Hydrogen and Fuel Cells. A class basically teaching about, like, different forms of batteries and, like, stuff like that. I'm also taking a transmission line class about, like, how transmission lines work, as well as the electromagnetic field called EMAG. So that's going to be very fascinating. And then, of course, Introduction to Film. Because I need one more humanity credit, and it was offered, and I like the teacher. Yeah. Like, do you have an interest in, like, the proofs part of mathematics, or are you more like, you just do math good? Because, like, I just do math good. So, like, that's why I thought of things like engineering, rather than going into pure mathematics. But yeah, like, walk whatever life you feel like is right. You should not be taking advice from a fucking guy who plays Animal Crossing. Yeah, then, like, going for a math degree, I think, is a really good choice. Like, like, if you enjoy things like the theory, then yeah, go ahead. There's channels like Numberphile. YouTube channels like Numberphile that do, like, all these math-oriented videos. And it's fascinating because, like, I can watch it and, like, I can understand, like, a lot of the core parts of it. But then there's just things where it's like... okay, practical math, yeah. So like a lot of the like real world applications for math. What you gotta do, if you're going for that math degree, make sure you get some good statistics classes in there. Because statisticians are fucking high demand. If you can do statistics well, like there are a lot of job applications that can fall under statistics. Though statistics, I would say, is one of the most hit or miss like subjects. Like, you either love statistics or you hate it. I enjoy statistics. I think statistics, like, there's a lot of fascinating things that statistics, like, shows us. But, like, I have no drive to, like, any career path that involves statistics. I'm like, nope. Maybe, like, if I really dedicated myself, maybe I could have gone into something like statistics. But it all boils down to, like, what do you think you would be happy doing? And I think that's one of the scariest parts. Like, hopefully I'm gonna graduate college in a year with a bachelor's degree. But, like, a lot of my friends have been like, yo, do you want to go into the master's program? Do you want to get a master's degree? And like, for me, for the most part, I've said not yet. I don't want to get a master's degree yet because like people like, so the campus I go to has a lot of like older students. Like the average age on my campus is like 26 to 32, I would say. I'm 21 right now. Gonna be 22 in around a month. So like with that older campus, it's a lot of people who are either veterans or people who have gotten degrees in other programs. So like one of my friends has a master's degree in discrete mathematics. Another friend has a degree in... Oh, nice. Yeah. Like, just... like, discrete mathematics. Another one has a degree in geology. Like, there are so many... like, they have so many different degrees that I kind of look as somebody who was fresh from high school. Like, I graduated high school and I immediately started college. That I'm kind of in the position, like, I want to just get a bachelor's degree and I want to work in the world. And I want to see, do I want a master's degree with this field? Or do I not enjoy it? Like, I find the things that I'm learning about to be very interesting. But it's a question of, like, does the things I'm learning about, like, yes, it's interesting. But, like, do I want to learn about it in the real, like, is actually, like, using that skill? Is that, like, what I want to do? And yeah, like, being 18, 19, like, not knowing what you want to do with your life, like, that's perfectly acceptable. Don't let anyone tell you, like, you gotta know what you want to do in your life. Like, most people live to fucking, like, what, 70, 80? Like, a quarter of the way through your life, like... You have time to figure this shit out. Go with, like, anything that piques your interest, and, like, see where it leads. Maybe the math program is something you really love and something you want to go into. Or maybe you find something else along the way that piques your interest. Like, either way, you're learning something new, and I think that's kind of, like, the big takeaway. Like, learning something new in both, like, an academic sense, but also, like, in a personal sense. Like, kind of learning... I'm interested in this stuff. Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to like a more... I'm not going to like community college. But like... I would say my college campus is like relatively cheap in like the American schooling sense. A community college is usually a wider variety of like less in-depth degrees. So like a lot of people will go there to get like trade degrees, like 2-year degrees. And usually like they're a lot cheaper. A lot of people will actually use them to get their general, like their basic maths, their basic writings, their basic humanities, like kind of getting their general education out of the way because it's a lot cheaper than going to something like a university. Yeah. I didn't. I immediately went to a college/university like level school. But it is still a public school. It is a school that like is funded by the state. Because you have your public schools and your public colleges and your like private. So like usually the public ones will have like the city or like the state's name in it. That's a pretty good, you're like, yeah, they're getting money from the area. Where something more like private schools, like private colleges are more prestigious, but a whole fucking hell of a lot more expensive. And it's all about like the street cred, like I can say I went to Harvard, and like, but like, for me, like, education's education. If you feel like the school, like, you're getting good, you're learning good stuff, it doesn't matter what school you're going to. I'm at my school because I thought the programs looked interesting. What part of Europe are you from, anyway? More Eastern or Western Europe? I don't remember if you told me. Sorry. I have a very bad middle. Okay. Yeah, one of my friends, he's a Romanian. He lived in Romania until he, I believe 6th grade. 4 months, yeah. 4 months, but that was also my spring term. So, a lot of shit happens in 4 months. Oh yeah, that was like during The Witness, right? God, The Witness has been a long while. That was fun. I enjoyed The Witness. Yeah, like, it's also one of those things, like, I'm bad with, like, geography in general. Like, I can barely remember the states. Fair enough, like, it's fun to have y'all around, like, even though I do streaming stuff, like, there's not a whole lot of streamers I watch personally, just mainly because, like, timing. Like, I've definitely been doing, like, more like YouTube highlight stuff and things like that because of the quarantine. Because everyone has so much time and so much fun during these times. God. Someday... Yeah. I basically just like fall in on Reddit. Like I just watch, like I just do so much stuff on Reddit. Like I don't even post, I just watch. Okay, we need to pick a song to have KK play. Okay, what song should we have KK play? We got a few options. I'm trying to get some new tracks. So, I want to pick which ones we can get. Let's see. Which... let's hear. Fair enough. Like, everyone has different sites they enjoy. Like, Reddit is kind of the main one I use now, mainly because, like, it's not necessarily personality-based, it's content-based. So it's like, you're not hearing the voice of one person, you're hearing, like, the voice of a collective, and I like that. Okay, which... I want to do one of the ones we've already listened to, but, like, we can do KK Rock. So some of the ones we can do KK Rock. KK House? KK Dixie, KK Folk. Animal City. Yeah, I can see that. Like, Reddit being mainly US, and yeah, like, I don't really use Twitter much anymore. KK Techno. I have a list of, like, all the KK songs on my app, so it's like, which one should we go with? Because we got a few choices. Ooh, I like the title of this one. I am interested. Color me intrigued. Fair enough. Is there a space in here? I can't tell if there's a space. Let me just see what it looks like. Okay, I think there's a space. Okay, the K-Funk. Hopefully this is the right one. It should be funky. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I saw there was the mosquito in game. Sorry for scaring you like that.
Dude, this is some funky stuff. That was good. I like that. That was fun. Dude, that was hell yeah. I was like getting the songs from KK. Like the fact that we can get those live performances, it's just, it is grade A. Let's. I want to hear what it sounds like normally. Oh, I forgot. Our inventory is almost full. I like that. That's good. I've been listening to like a lot more stuff with just like funk, like hints in it. Like that's just really. Like it just creates that good vibe. You're just like, hell yeah. I've also just been listening to more mashups. Do y'all listen to like any mashup stuff? I don't know why, but like mashups I find so fascinating. Just the fact like it's taking two different songs or like way more than just two and like just putting them together in like such an interesting way. Like the Baby I'm Back series by Pluffaduff. Like those are just really good. And it is fascinating, like because like there is an art to like mashing up music and like creating like these different mixes. Because it's not like as easy as just like, oh, put two songs over each other. Like some people treat it like that, it's that easy. And to a certain extent, it is that. But like you can also, like there's just so much more liberty you have with it. Like, I really like it. Let's see, I wonder what, oh, catfish, nice. Bit more of a dogfish person. I think a dogfish is like actually a breed of fish. Like there are actually like dogfish that exist. I forget where they are. Yeah, I forget. But I'm pretty sure dogfish are like actual things. Granted, there's so many like breeds of everything, like I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a dogfish. Huh. Yeah, yeah. I thought they were like an ocean type fish. The spiny dog. The spiny dogfish. Ooh, fancy. I wonder. I hope we can catch at least one new fish today, or like one new bug. But like the bugs out right now are like really rare. Oh, that's just Snooty vibing. Snooty do be vibing though. I think like all the fish we need to catch are all like the largest size. And it's like, yo, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be here. Yes, this is exactly the fish we're looking for. Is this gonna be a frog? It feels like a frog. Yeah! Well, I am good at finding glitches. That... Actually, it's been a hot... No, wait, no. When we did the No Man's Sky stream, I found some glitches. I thought it had been a while. Like, I, for some reason, just, like, stumble upon, like, every glitch known to man. Which, like, it's fun. It's fun, like, finding glitches. But also, it leaves you like, why me? Why am I always the one who has to break the game? Like, playing Rusty Lake, I think Paradise? Yeah, Rusty Lake Paradise. I found a really good glitch there. Basically, you could spam the mouth on one of the characters, and like his mouth would just continually like go down. Oh, it was so funny. I feel like it would be a fun series to like go out and like try to find glitches. Because like glitches are just very fascinating in general, like the fact that it's like, because like a lot of glitches that exist aren't necessarily like it's not like the devs just like miss the fact that that happened. A lot of it is like the better of two evils. Like a lot of glitches are like, yo, it was either this or like this other glitch happens. And like, it's like, well, we just have to go with it. Like one example I know of is like Ape Out. There is a glitch in Ape Out where if you restart the level, yeah, or they didn't have time to fix everything. At the beginning of one of the levels, like this explosion goes off, killing off a bunch of people, but you survive. And how they did that was they gave you invincibility during like that part, and then they turn off invincibility. But if you immediately restart the level, you keep that invincibility, and you just have invincibility for like the entire level. And it's like, it's such just a funny glitch, because like it's something the devs actively knew about during the process. They were like, we have to make it so you have invincibility at this point, or else everything breaks. Sea bass? Sea bass. But like, It was like they just weren't able to program it like that you don't like that you because they're like we need to make it so they survive this nuke. I don't know. Like there's just a lot of glitches that like make sense. Like oh yeah. Trust me, I tried there like there is a reason I have like no desire to go into things like computer engineering or like software engineering or computer sciences. Like that shit just not my cup of tea. It is so full on and it's just like yeah, nope. My brain just don't work that way. I do not envy computer programmers. Like anybody that says computer programming is like an easy job, like, oh, that is such like an it's such as like a misunderstanding about like what you actually have to do. Cause like I wouldn't say fluent, but I know a handful of programming languages. Yeah. Like, for me, it's, like the languages, yeah. The languages I've had to learn for school is, I had to learn Python. And like Python has a lot of great use cases. It also has a lot of things that are infuriating. Luckily, I haven't had to learn C++. I've self-taught a bit of C#, but I haven't had to learn C++ yet. Or ever, hopefully. MATLAB is one of the big ones I had to learn. And MATLAB... Actually, I like MATLAB. MATLAB has so many uses for it, and like, it's just... It's like, yeah, let's just put it in MATLAB. Let's see what happens. MATLAB also comes along with Simulink, which we had to use Simulink in an Arduino project I was working on. And Simulink with Arduino is really helpful. Like, it has less like usability, but like, it does what it needs to do for Arduino. I have my Arduino Uno in the other room, plugged into a simple RC circuit I had to build with it. Just living the life. Oh, hey, Aquatic, how are ya? Oh yeah, we already have the microscope here. I guess we can just put the microscope away. Oh, making a voltmeter. Oh my god, that sounds fun. Sounds like a pain in the ass, but sounds fun. Like, is it like... You mean like... Alright, yeah, I guess a voltmeter only reads the voltage. I always get like voltmeter and DMM confused in my mind. Because like... when you do circuit classes, they just have you use a DMM for everything. You're like, we don't care if it's a voltmeter, if it's like current, if it's ohms, like whatever. Oh, God. God damn it. I forgot to charge this thing for a while. Yeah, trust me. Like, I do not envy somebody that had to set up a DMM. Ooh, school jacket, nice. Okay, I am actually gonna be right back. I'm gonna be swapping out my Pro controller for a, whoops. Oh no. Come on. Oh no, did I... Rip. Come on. Okay, there we go. More just for the Joy-Con grips, so I can plug this into its charger. So I will be right back. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be weird because I'm not used to using this controller, but hopefully it'll just be for today because I'm terrible and it's been like 3 weeks since I've last plugged in my Pro Controller. The buttons are so tiny. Here's the thing, I'm used to like these buttons on my, like when I play in handheld. I am not used to them in like dock mode. God. We're missing like 3 fish. Oh yeah, the other program we had to learn is LabVIEW, and God, like it's not an inherently difficult program. It's just not a fun program. Like I get no enjoyment using Simulink, or not Simulink, LabVIEW. Yeah. Suffice it to say, I do not envy software engineers. Except for in the fact that they are able to make sense of all that programming stuff. Like, I don't know what the fuck a bool is. I've tried to understand. I've tried to understand, like, for loops and shit like that. Like, I can kind of understand it. But there's so much in it that like just makes no sense to me that I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking want to touch that. Also, how you doing, Aquatic? Stop looking away, god damn it. I hate pond fish. Pond fish, worst fish. Oh. Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Hopefully the Animal Crossing vibes will chill you. God, speaking of heated, man, I was in a fury last night. And by last night, I mean like 2 a.m. So I've been playing through Persona 5 Royal. And I've made it to the 5th boss. Which, like, the 5th world is, like, just notoriously bad. Like, the 5th world is just a bad world in general. In the original game. In Royal, it's still not fun. But at least, like, it's better than it was originally. But the boss fight... The boss fight was so fucking shit. It took me like an hour and a half to beat it. Because like, it was just so garbage. And I was like, ooh, I was getting really salty. Like, there are some DMs between me and Godot. And I was mauled. Yikes. Yeah, it is... just not a good boss fight. Like, I'm fine having some challenge. But that challenge, it was just like... Because, like, the whole, like, crux of it was, you have 5 waves of 4 enemies. And basically, like, in your turn, you have to kill all 4 enemies, or else they flee, and then a new batch of them will respawn at full health. So it's like, if you fail to kill even one, you have to redo that entire phase. And there were so many times, like, I nearly killed them all, and then, like, one of them had a sliver of health, and it just fucking runs away, and I'm left like, oh, I need to kill all of them again. It is so bad, like. But I finally beat it. Let out a sigh of relief because, ugh. And if I remember correctly, that is legitimately, like, that was, like, the hardest boss, or one of the worst bosses of the game. Persona 3. Yeah, I played Persona 3. That was over winter break. Well, I played Persona 3 Portable, P3P. And here's the thing, like, Persona 3, in my opinion, is the weakest of the big 3. I haven't played 2 or 1 yet because, from what I have heard, they are not at all like the other Persona games. I still want to play them at some point, but I'm gonna wait a good while, probably. P3, I like the story aspects of it. Like, there's a lot of great parts of it. Combat's good. It's just like the dungeons themselves. The dungeons in 3 are so garbage that, like, I had to just have things playing in the background because I was like, I hated them so much. But, like, the combat, like, when you make it to a fight in the dungeon, you're like, okay, the combat's good. Everything outside of the dungeon is good. It's just like the actual dungeon layout itself was just so garbage. And I was like, God, kill me. But I beat it. Had fun beating it. Oh, and that's the only one you played? Like, one of the things about Persona is, like, you can play them in just about any order. So yeah, like, playing 3. The big news, though, is Persona 4 Golden is on Steam now. So if you want to play a Persona game, you can buy Golden on Steam. And, like, that was... I played that almost a year ago, I guess? Like, 9 months ago? Fucking fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, they released it, $20 on Steam, and, like, I really enjoyed 4. Again, the combat and the stories are fucking fantastic. The actual dungeons could be better, but, like, they aren't excruciating. And, like, Golden is only $20 on Steam right now. Oh, that's perfectly okay. Like, it was something that I played on a whim, and I fell in love with it. I really love the series. But it's, like, not a series I expect everyone to like. You own 3 of them. Which 3 do you own? Oh, you own Persona 3. You don't own 3. Okay, I get it now. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, we getting that money. That's nice. We can put this stuff away. Like, I mean, God, there's a lot of series. Fair enough. Like, I mean, like, I've never really, like, had the drive to go through a Final Fantasy game. For me, they just don't, again, like, they don't feel like my type of game. But for some reason, Persona just does it for me. I think maybe it's like the fact that Persona is the mix of turn-based strategy, but also like the social link stuff. Like, I think that creates a really cool mix. But yeah, like, everyone has their own different genre of game they like, and like, that's... Like, if you don't enjoy a game, like, there's no problem with other people enjoying it. Yeah, fair enough. The social links, I like it because, like, it adds in a bit more, like, flavor to the story. And, like, adds in all these, like, other side characters that, like, you can fall in love with. And like, but like, if you can't get behind that, can you face me for one goddamn second? Don't go that way. I'm gonna walk over to this other side and you're gonna turn around, aren't you? Okay, I'm just gonna put this here and we're gonna wait. Okay, exactly. Exactly. Are you actually too far? Oh my God, he is too far away to see it. Dude. Hey, this is my chill. We are chilling here. Oh my God. Guys, I'm sorry. I am not chilling right now. Oh God, no. Oh no, we are so calm. Okay, I think we got him. Yee. Damn it, it's a catfish. I can't believe we got catfished in Animal Crossing. Holy shit. Guys, we got fucking catfished in Animal Crossing. Oh my God. I know I've told this story before, but I love it too much to not tell it. Katie, my brother's fiance, she didn't realize catfish, like, is an actual fish. Like, there's an actual species of fish called catfish. Like, she just kind of thought that catfish were, like, was the term you use for, like having the fake identity online, trying to, like, get money out of people. Like, that was what a catfish was, and, like, that catfish isn't an actual breed of animal. And it's funny, because I have some Koi catfish in my fish tank. And I was like, when I was talking to her about it, I was like, yeah, I have some Koi catfish, some Neon Tetra, some Beta. She's like, wait, a catfish? And I was like, yeah. I don't know. It might have been something like, so she's from Hong Kong. So she spent a good portion of her life in Hong Kong. So it might have been something that, like, they don't call it, like, my speculation might be, like, she'd never seen an actual catfish, and, like, maybe in Hong Kong they call catfish something different. So, like, so it's like, yeah, you don't realize it's like that. Like, as somebody who grew up in Oregon, like, there are different species of catfish around here that you can catch. And, like, from a family who has like, I've done quite a bit of fishing. I'm just like, yeah, catfish. Fair enough, fair enough. And I guess, yeah, if, like, you grew up in Asia, and then, like, you also, like, in the online era, so the only time you hear catfish is, like, the modern term catfish, like, it's highly probable that you'd be like, wait, a catfish? Like, you just think catfish is only the term and, like, not an actual fish. I forgot that catfish weren't in Asia. Like, because it's always like, wait, where in the world are these animals from? Ooh, a cherry salmon. I believe my brother has taken her crabbing. They like to go to the Oregon coast every now and again, and they have been crabbing. So that's pretty close to noodling. I mean, not whatsoever, but like it's fishing. Is crabbing fishing? You can argue. You can argue. I just can't wait to see her go hunting someday. Go for some elk. What is fishing but water hunting? Fair enough, fair enough. I don't know, I've never been like actual hunting. I've been fishing. It's been a long time since I've been fishing, and I genuinely don't know if I would want to go again. Thing is, I'm not a big fan of fish. Like, for food. I like to look at fish. I think fish are very interesting animals. Not one that I would want to consume. Just personal preference. That feels like it might have been the one that we were looking for. God bless. Ah! Fair enough, fair enough. Like, everyone has their own preference. Everyone has their own people. Yeah. Like, I genuinely wonder, like, if I would love... Like, I remember not really enjoying much fishing, like, when I went. Maybe because, like, I would go fishing in the Willamette, and fucking, like, everything in the Willamette is highly toxic. So it's like, there's not too much living in there to begin with. So, like, you rarely get hits. You only like... Fair enough. I think one of the things I love... Like, I guess I just like the more scientific, like, the view of them. Like, there's a place in Oregon, so the Bonneville Dam in Oregon also has the Bonneville salmon hatchery. So, like, they will raise salmon there. And, like, I love going there every now and again and just, like, looking at the salmon. They also have sturgeon there. And, like, man, sturgeon those are some creatures. They're such an, like, seeing sturgeon, you're like, God, those are Those are some beasts. Why was I running? I should have known. Running scares away the fish. That was a big boy. That could have been the fish we're looking for. Luckily, I think like the fish we still need to find, like they're all here till like September. So like, we'll find them eventually. Yeah, you can. I caught a sturgeon in this game, and I was like, "Oh yeah, fucking sturgeon!" Yeah, I know the 3 fish I'm missing, and the 2 bugs I'm missing. The issue is actually finding them, because they're shadows. All of them are big fish. So we are missing 1 river fish. That's why I've been running around the river a lot. We are missing 1 pond fish. And we are missing 1 pier fish. The pier fish is gonna be the roughest one to get, because the pier fish basically can only be caught from the pier. So I just need to like grind out a bunch of bait, which I really don't want to do. So I'm missing those 3, and then I'm missing 2 tree fish. I think all of them are available right now. I got the handy dandy app for finding like all the critters I need. Yeah. 4 p.m., 9 a.m., 4 a.m., 9 p.m., and all day. Like, those are the 3 fish we need. The 2 bugs are 5 p.m., 8 a.m., 7 p.m. Oh. Shit. That one's not available yet. 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. Shit. The fish we're missing are the arapaima, the dorado, and the mahi-mahi. I'm guessing the dorado is like, it uses the same dorado as like El Dorado, City of Gold. God, remember The Road to El Dorado? That movie? I love that movie. That's such a good movie. Didn't Twitch like just bring in like a watch along thing where you could like watch movies together on stream? I think they did. It was a really good movie. Like, I love that movie. I also love Treasure Planet and Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Like, those are like 3 of my favorite like animated movies. And that's coming from a weeb. Like, I want to do like another catfish. Why are they always catfish? Why don't I get any other type of fish? It's always catfish. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Let's see. We got, is that in frame? Yep, we got that, and we got that. The third, Momonoke, it's a really good movie. I'm not a big fan of the ending. I feel like the ending was a bit sudden, but I think it's a really good movie. So I have 3 DVDs next to me. I have 3 DVDs next to me at all times. Those are the first 2, and oh, that's gotten some dust. And this is the last movie I have on me at all times. I always have to have those 3 movies right next to my PC. Yeah, the 3 you would expect: Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Momonoke, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Good to know, good to know. I'm glad to see you're a man of culture as well. I still need to see Life of Brian. I really want to see Life of Brian. I've never gotten around to watching it. Yeah, it just seems like Monty Python. Like, I think they're still like really funny to this day. Like, their bits, they've aged really well. Like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I think that definitely helped like my love for like absurdist comedy. Especially like the ending. Like, the ending to Holy Grail is so good just because it makes no god, like, it's just like, yeah, we ran out of budget. Oh, it's so good. What did we get? Shell wand. Nice. That means we can finally get a wand that isn't just fish. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. But it's one of those like... what was I'm trying to remember where... Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, we caught the Dorado. Nice. Hell yeah. Well, that's one of the 3 fish we have to catch. Yeah. So that means we just have the pond fish and the pier fish to catch. Did you ever watch Treasure Planet or Atlantis: The Lost Empire? Both like low-key economic flops for Disney, but like they are 2 of my favorite Disney movies. They are just, they are top tier. Fair enough. I love both movies a lot, so it's like... Let's hear some facts. I knew Dorado meant golden, because the whole, like, El Dorado. City of Gold. Let's see. Oh yeah. God, Blathers. I love Blathers. Blathers is so precious. I mean, the museum is like definitely like my favorite part of this game. Okay, let's see where the Dorado is. I'm assuming up here? No. Is it in here then? It is! Look at that! Look at the big boy in there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, this is the only Animal Crossing game I've ever played. I never really played any of the other ones. But, like, I'm just so in love with it. There's just, like, such a... It is just a really feel-good game. Like, I don't know, I always feel at peace playing it. Either that or just infuriated beyond belief. But, like, those are my two moods anyway, so... we are gonna have to... like... One of the bugs we need to catch is the Goliath beetle. And that's located here. Like, they only appear on palm trees. God damn it. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, you mean, Mr. Roselli? Is that how you... Rossetti? Mr. Rossetti? I watched some shit of Mr. Rossetti. And just like, I was like, it took me so long to like, oh, that's not the beetle I wanted, but it's still a beetle, so let's catch it. A drum. So good at video games. Just like... Gives you actual PTSD just hearing Mr. Rossetti's theme. Well, one of the things is, like, a lot of YouTubers in like their videos, at least the ones I watch, love to use Mr. Rossetti's theme in like their videos. And I never knew like where it came from. I was like, where? Like, whose theme is this? For some reason, my brain was like, this must be like a Wind Waker song. For some reason, like, it sounds like a song that would be in Wind Waker. So I just always assumed that Mr. Rossetti's theme was just like a song in Wind Waker. And then like, I think I just ended up watching a video of Mr. Rossetti, and I was like, wait, that's his song? What? I just didn't realize, like, I just didn't know it was his song. So it was really fascinating to like learn that. Because I didn't have to face the horrors of Mr. Rossetti. Him forcing you to write letters And like, that's a... I remember hearing a story about like a kid like who cried because of Mr. Rossetti. I mean, I think Mr. Rossetti scared a lot of children. Like, I think the story I heard was like one guy like cried and like went to his mom to like ask her to help him write down the letter for Mr. Rossetti. And I just find that really funny. Okay, so we caught one of the other fish we need. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I was not expecting him to be that big of a boy. Holy shit. I need to hear some shit about this guy. One of the largest freshwater fish. Oh. Alright, see you around. We're probably gonna be going for like another 18 minutes anyway. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. And hopefully, yeah, I can catch the mahi-mahi. That's gonna be the roughest one to catch. The mahi-mahi. Such an elusive fish. I cannot wait to see, let's see, where is it? I'm assuming it's in here. Yeah, there it is. Look at that boy. Damn, boy, he thick. That's a thick-ass boy, boy. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, that's beautiful. Like, it's such a fascinating fish. Absolute unit right there. Oh god. Yeah, that means we have 2 more bugs to catch and 1 more fish. And we have done everything we need to for June. God. Not yet, not yet. I've yet to have a game to make me. But, I'm not gonna let it be Animal Crossing. I don't think I can live with myself if Animal Crossing is the one to make me. Oh, God bless. Oh, so we need to find the, like... I genuinely think the 2... I don't know what would be harder to catch. The 2 bugs or the mahi-mahi. Because, like, both groups have eluded me for a hot second. IDK, I don't know. God, I hate myself. I just said IDK out loud. Like... The lingo I use has gotten, like, progressively worse over the years. So has my sense of humor. Like, Moldy, you're only, like, a few years younger than me. What, like... 3 years younger than me? Don't let your sense of humor deteriorate to, like, the level mine has. Yeah, 2-3 years. What are you, born 2001? Space Odyssey? Anyway, don't... yeah. 1998, born and bred. Yeah, don't let your sense of humor deteriorate to the level mine has. My sense of humor is so terrible. Like, ye and ease and just like all that shit like that, that's enough to just make me cackle. Me and the boys 3 a.m. looking for beans. So stupid. I was talking with Godot about it. Like, trying to come up with things that have the same energy as, like, beans. And for me, like, what I've been, like, there's a handful of things that have that same energy. Like boneless pizza. The old boneless pizza meme, that has the same energy as beans. I think cheese has the same energy as beans. One that I think, like, just a concept that I love is, like, the idea of, like, 2 p.m. at night. It's like, yeah, me and the boys at 2 p.m. at night. It's so stupid, but I can't stop laughing about it. Man, we just chilling at 2 p.m. at night. It's so fucking stupid, but like, for some reason, it just gets me. Oh, what was another one? That's not even boomer. If I'm technically Zoomer. Like, okay, boomer shit, like, there's only a select, like, okay, boomer stuff that makes me laugh, and that's solely because of Godot. Like, me and Godot, we play Deep Rock Galactic every now and again, and there's an exploding monster in it, and we just both call it boomer. And, like, it's so stupid, but I love it. Call it, like, just... I was like, okay, boomer. It's so stupid. But it just makes me laugh. Like, it is something, like, we joke about the idea of, like, meme historians. But, like, there is a real possibility in, like, 100 years that there are people who have, like, their doctorate in history who, like, have to learn about meme culture and, like, all the different memes throughout the ages. Because, like, nowadays, memes are so, like, ingrained in, like, society. A memeologist, yes, of course. Yes, I got my doctorate in memeology, of course. The study of memes. Well, like, there's that YouTube channel, Meme Historian, that, like, does a lot of stuff. But, like, that's gonna become an actual thing at some point in time. It also makes you wonder, like, do you think, like, a lot of the YouTube channels, like, around today, do you think people will, like, stumble across them in, like, 100 years and be like, yo, this is fire? Oh, hey, Foof, how you doing? Have you made your final decision for P5? Oh man, you come here, you come to my stream, Foof, and you're like, yeah, hydrate. But yeah, like, fucking meme historian is like... Wait, 5 or 5R? Did it sell out already? Damn it! I guess, like... Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's what I would suggest. With that money, because it's gonna take a while, just fucking, like, buy Golden on Steam. Like, get Golden on Steam and, like, kind of dip your toes into the Persona world for there. Yeah. I feel like YouTube, to some extent, will exist in the future. Like, there's gonna be something like that. Kind of like how people go back and be like, man, I love this, like, these people from the 60s, these people from, less so the 20s, but there are still people that, like, enjoy things from the 20s. Oh my god. Think about that. In the year 2120, like, do you think people in the year 2120, looking back at the year 2020, like we look back at the roaring 20s, at the 1920s? Like, think about that. Like, right at the end of World War II, or not like end of World War II, but like some years after World War II have happened already. Like, I don't know, it's weird when you think about, like, looking into the future and looking about how we... Oh, World War I. Yeah, yeah. I knew, like, the year 1914 was, like, in my mind, but I forgot if it was World War I or II. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. I think there is, like, a lot more information about 2020 than there is about, like, 1920. But I still think, like... Like, I think one of the things we find the most, like, I find interesting is, like, what they viewed, like, what we look back at, like, previous generations, like, their thinking is so outdated and, like, it's such a old way of thinking. Like, thinking about what in the future is going to be seen as, like, that's such an old way of thinking. Like, I can't believe people believed that or thought like that in those years. I don't know, it's just... History is such a fascinating thing that, like, I have no interest in going into, like, for actual study. That's why my research is going into time travel. Because I need... God, we're just trying to find, like, 2 fucking bugs. And a fish. That's what my streams have devolved into. 2 bugs and a fish. Welcome to the PyroNinja streams, where a guy rambles as he runs back and forth. Fucking just vibing. God, is everyone here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing 2. We're missing Chief for sure. We got the squirrels and Snooty. Everyone else is here tonight. God, everyone want to party. Except for, like, Chief and Snooty. They suck. Isn't Chief, like, a pretty popular character in Animal Crossing? I think he is. Eh. What was, like, a movie that came out in 1920? Like, what's some, like, music, like, what's some entertainment that came out in 1920? I'm trying to think of something. Like, wasn't, like, the Charleston? Wasn't that 1920? Or, like, the Roaring 20s? Charleston? Listen here, see? Like, I just don't remember a lot of the media from that time. So it's like, can we really say, like, people in, like, 100 years will be like, you know that Billie Eilish, God, I was born in the wrong generation. Just listening to that Billie Eilish, now that really gets my goat. Like, I don't know, I just don't know. I want to look into the future and like just see what media has become, or like what entertainment is like. Like, imagine somebody from the 1920s looking and seeing the humor of 2020. Like, just seeing the absolute shit show that is our sense of humor. Like, there's two ways it can go. It either becomes a lot more sophisticated or it becomes a lot dumber, and I don't know which one scares me more. Like I can't imagine like memes getting dumber than they already are, and that makes me afraid because I know we haven't reached the bottom. We haven't reached the bottom of this pool. But I don't know if I want to see it. So, but something like, there is a odd curiosity of like, what is it like? Like, there is a morbid curiosity, like, what is the future of memes? Like, if E has become a meme that makes me genuinely laugh, I'm like, how do we go further? E2. E2. I hate that I love the idea of E2. Oh yeah, I added in a new alert. I'll show it off so you can see what it looks like. So if anybody ever gives 69 bits, this happens. This is the dumbest thing I've come up with, but I love it so much. I mean, Foof already heard the audio for it, but like, it's perfect. It is my magnum opus. It is so good. Alert variations. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so that's if you give exactly 69 bits, that happens. And I love it so much. Why would I? Do you not know me? Haven't we like known each other for what, 7 years? Isn't this exactly what my sense of humor is? Yeah, we're going on knowing each other for almost 8 years. And you're like, why would you do an E-meme? Like, do you not... I have to do an E-meme. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Because it's my domain. It's my domain, so I can do with it as I see fit. I bring E. I do love like messing. Like, I'm terrible with audio design. I just don't understand like a lot of the effects. But like I've been having fun like just putting in random effects. Cause that was me. That was me saying E. Yeah, the issue is like with the amount of reverb, it's like, how long do I want it to go for? With too much reverb, it like, I don't want to go for too long. But I felt like the amount of reverb I added was like enough to get the job done. Wasn't too much, wasn't too little. But yeah, I just like went into my mic. I was like, E. I like going into the deeper range. Hello. God, it's been a hot second since I've gone down here. Hello, everybody. Let's play some Animal Crossing. Yeah, that sounds good. We have bugs to catch, fish to catch, and all around just having a swell time. That's exactly what we want to do. We want to, you know, we're just here to have a time. We're just here to have a time. E. I can't really go deep. Like, that's the deepest I feel comfortable going. Like, any deeper, and it sounds bad. Like, that sounds bad, but like, it gets worse the deeper I try to go. Higher I can go all the way. Like, this is just so much fun. Oh, joy. You really found a good way to piss me off. I like to think I'm calm, cool, and collected. But congratulations! You proved there's a new level of annoyance. God, Jacko. Why must you come to me in my nightmares? God, there's no bugs out. Why are there no bugs on the trees? Me and the boys looking for tree bugs. Me and the boys looking for the soup knife. Soup knife? Soup knife is fucking terrible, but I love it so much. Just the concept of a soup knife. Okay, Foof, here's the question. What do you think is more cursed? Soup knife or soup fork? Like, what do you think is better? Going for the soup knife or going for the soup fork? Soup knife? Okay. Thought as much. I think soup knife and soup fork, they're both powerful, but I think soup knife leaves more to be just like, what? We're like soup fork, just like bread cup. I don't know. Bread cup, like, people do enough weird ass cooking. Like, I would not doubt that people have been like, yo, here's my new like cup bread recipe. Like making bread in a cup. I feel like that's something people would do. Hell, like, isn't there like a type of microwave cake you can make? That like you put in a cup and you microwave it? I feel like there is. Right? I'm not crazy, am I? There's definitely like a microwave thing where like you make a cake and you like you put the batter in the you take the batter, you just pour it into the microwave, it comes out, you're like, beautiful. Yeah, cup brownies as well. Dude, brownies are good, but they're also like too strong for me. I'm like, you know what? Like, brownies are just too much chocolate. I need like just some. So what's your favorite cookie types? Personally, like chocolate chip. Chocolate chip is a mood. I don't know. Have you ever eaten cocoa powder? That's too much chocolate. It's like, it's so just powerful and like, it's so strong and you're like, what? Wait. Are you telling me you've snorted fucking cocoa powder? Foof, what the fuck? Don't. Oh god, this explains so much. This is why you're like this. Oh, then the mystery still isn't. Then the mystery is still at large. Why is Foof like this? Well, there's a difference between doing cocaine and doing a line of cocoa powder as if it was cocaine. Two totally different things. Though chocolate is the reason I have trust issues. Back in middle school, it was during a band concert. One of my friends at the time, she was like, here, have some chocolate. And being the fat ass I was like, chocolate, okay, chocolate. Nope. But it was actually chocolate that like had chili powder in it. So I was in the bathroom for like 30 minutes, just like trying to get the taste out of my mouth. Cause it was just like pain. It was just pain. I don't think it was like actually chili powder, but it was some like fucking spicy pepper shit. Oh, I am not good with spicy. Spicy is just not for me. And also, like, I was in middle school, and like you're expecting chocolate, and you get like the devil's butthole. You're like, how the... Like, you go in and you expect like some chocolate, and you're like, yeah, some chocolate, and then it's that, and you're like, what the fuck? I have and that's why I have trust issues, because like you do that shit to like a 13-year-old, 12-year-old, like motherfucker, like you don't do that. You don't do that to anyone. You don't give anybody like some fucking. I mean, I'm over it now. It's a funny story, but like, trust me, it was rough experiencing that like as a child. Cause you're just like, oh my, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything today. I'm gonna go take one more look at all the at the palm trees, and then I think we're gonna wrap up stream. Cause I still need to beat Royal, which is gonna fucking like, I'm gonna try to get to Palace number 6. Palace number 6. I am not gonna go to sleep at a good time tonight. I haven't been grocery shopping this week. I'm gonna die. Yeah, there's nothing here. Alrighty then, I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you go follow? We're gonna be back tomorrow with, I'm guessing, more Minecraft. Who knows, we might do some Deep Rock. It'll probably be modded Minecraft. God, it's fucking 4:30 a.m. Go to sleep. Great having you here, but go to sleep. You got finals next week. But yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Love all y'all. See you all next time.